Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. As always, I'm Mattia, and today I want to give you some tips and advice and some advices on how to build an aesthetic body, a body which you're proud of. And when it comes to training, for me, there are three things that are the most important, and I believe that nutrition, training, and adequate rest are the most important things that you want to look for. And I think that training, if you don't know which exercise to do, in what intensity, it's not a problem, it's not a big deal. And the only thing that I can recommend to you is that you do compound movements, because compound movements are actually the best exercises that you can do, because they actually require your body to use more fibers, and therefore you will be able to train more muscles and at the same time. So exercises like chest presses, dips, squats, etc. They are all compound movements which require your body to use more muscles. So for instance, during a squat, you are actually using pretty much your entire leg. And so you'll be able to train them in a more in a better way. That's why squat is one of the best exercises you can do for your legs. And also remember to train your legs, guy. Don't skip leg day. I used to skip it, but when I started actually training calisthenics, but now I built the discipline, to actually continue doing them, even if it's one of the hardest day in the gym. And I believe that you also need to build dedication over time, and dedication and discipline, because the initial period of when you're going to the gym will be the easiest one, because you'll be motivated, but also it will be the hardest, because you'll be less likely to continue, because you don't actually see the progress at all. You also need to have the mindset, because if you don't have the mindset, if you don't commit to it, you won't be able to succeed. But I believe in you. I think you can do it. I did it, and so everyone can do it. Okay, I'm no one, and I actually built a physique that I'm proud of. And if I did it, then you can do it. It's a phrase that everyone says, but it's it's true at the end. It's true, because we are all humans, and everyone can do anything. If you put your mind to do something, then you'll be able to achieve it. By the way, sorry for the angle, but it's the only thing I could get for today, because I bought the little phone holder, and I placed it on my left, but I actually didn't like it, because one time when I was recording with the phone, it fell, and I almost cracked it. I almost cracked the phone. And I don't want to do it. Honestly, I don't want to do this anymore. The second thing that I think it's the most important when it comes to training, it's nutrition. Okay, because nutrition actually is what allows your body to be fueled. So if you're not eating correctly, if you're not really eating the right amounts of fats, carbs, and protein, your body won't physically have the energy to repair the muscle fibers that you're going to destroy during your trainings. Because when you're training, you're not actually making the muscle bigger, you're actually destroying the fibers. And the moment when you are actually rebuilding your fibers, and therefore making the muscle look bigger, is during your sleep. Okay, so during your rest. Okay, and this is why I highly recommend you to do like 7 to 8 hours, even 9 hours of sleep, and if you do so, you'll actually be able to see the progress in a much faster way, and this is really good for you. You want to achieve your goals in way less time, So when it comes to nutrition, you can actually go and search on the internet for some either BMI calculator, and website. There are even some websites that actually can tell you how many proteins to eat. Probably have it in the description below. Okay. There are also some applications, some apps online. Okay, you can find it on Play Store, on the App Store. One app in particular that I recommend you is MyFitnessPal, because MyFitnessPal actually allows you to track your macros, and so you'll be able to know whether you've already how many carbs, proteins and fats you have left before the end of the day, and make sure you always reach your goal. Okay. And it can actually help you with tracking and telling you how many proteins, how many carbs, and how many grams of fats to eat. So there's like a page initially where it will ask you for your height, your weight, your age, and all of this stuff to calculate the amount of macros that you're going to eat. Okay. And lastly, we have sleep. Sleep obviously is something that all humans like, who doesn't like sleep? And as I was telling you, sleep is what allows you to build your muscles, because it's the moment where you rebuild your fibers. Okay. You can also try to improve your sleep. So for instance, I try to get as little exposure as possible to blue lights. Okay, so that's why I have the blue light blocker on my computer at night. So I usually put it at the max, so it's fucking red, or the desktop becomes fucking red, and I can't see the yellow color anymore. And you also want to make sure that your room feels a little cold, because if your room feels a little cold, then you'll actually sleep better, and if you push yourself under the covers and your room is cold, you won't be sweating and waking up all the time. You will be less likely to wake up. Personally, I'm not sleeping the correct amount of hours. I mean, not all of the time, because I go to school, I have tests, and I'm not particularly going really well in school, and so I wanna just keep focusing on school, and finish it in a decent way, So when I won't go to school anymore, I'll be able to sleep way less, and I can actually sleep like 5 hours a day, and be fucking ready to demolish and destroy everything, And there are other days where, for instance, Sunday, I sleep 8 hours and I'm fucking I don't know, it's like I have something banging on my head, and it's like a hammer banging on my head, destroying my head, and I can't fucking understand anything. But it's maybe because I'm always used to waking up so early. For instance, I can wake up at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. and go eat breakfast at 6:20 a.m. So I don't actually have problems with waking up early, but this doesn't have to do anything with correct sleeping, and I'm actually giving you the wrong advice. So don't follow what I do, guys, and don't follow what I do, and just actually try to sleep 7 to 9 hours a day, even if seven for me is a little too little. It's too little, I think, if you want to build muscles. And I actually used to sleep 8 hours, and 8 hours for me feels kind of nice. And I'm actually sleeping less, because if I sleep less, I'm actually more productive, because I go to sleep earlier or later during the night to actually wake up earlier in the morning, because that's the time when I'm more productive. Maybe you're more productive during the night, but in the night I'm like, and I can't do anything about it, but going to sleep, and waking up earlier, okay? Because otherwise I would feel ashamed of myself, and yeah, that's all. So let's recap. We've talked about nutrition, we've talked about training and sleeping, okay? So for me, these three things are the most important things that you need to care and to worry about when building muscles. I'm actually building a guide for you guys with exercises that you can do either at home or even at the gym, so as to allow yourself to train. When it will be ready, I will share it with you, so that you'll be able to understand more about training, and I'm also putting together a nutrition guide for you guys with some pretty cool recipes that I found over the internet. And when it will be ready, I will give it to you guys. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to receive this sort of ebook. So from Mattia today is everything. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, subscribe, and leave a like if you liked the video. See ya.